I'm up before the crack of noon today. Typically, I sleep in until about the crack of noon. I'm not an early morning person, but I've been a little bit perturbed. It's a cool word, perturbed, for how I'm feeling right now. I've done this video a number of times, and take yourself off the floor where I've thrown it a few times. I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to shorten it up, and I'm going to sweeten it up. In terms of the whole thing, I thought, Big C, that's a pretty funny dude right there. He makes me giggle. I mean, I'm being genuinely serious. He makes me laugh a good bit. And when I saw him with the whole thing, I thought, man, they done played Alan for a fool, man, up and down. Shoot, they done got him. They done got him up and down. But then I saw another video, and it appears that that is not the case. It appears that this is still being perpetrated, this fraud, that there's going to be an actual event. And hopefully, people have not bought tickets, bought pay-per-views, because there's not an event. Okay, there's not an event. Okay, Scott Sigma, my boxing coach, very, very good family friend, close friend. I mean, seriously, he's the one that, him and Owen Hilton, his fighter who's 6-1, are two of the people that talked me into starting this thing. There's a story they get me to tell every time I walked in the door. Virginia, South Carolina, all the boxing events are his. Now, Bruce Abramski, Elite Warrior Challenge, EWC, that's his promotion. It's MMA. And Bruce, he's got an upcoming fight. It's going to be a Bare Knuckle FC pay-per-view. So I feel so bad for Alan because he's been tricked, teased, and to think that you're going to get a fight and then have this, as the old folks say, this tomfoolery going on here, it sucks. So, I figured I'd go ahead and make an offer. I've thrown this money around so many times doing this video, redoing it. I think 13 or 1400 I got here. But the point is, 2500 on 10-0 odds. So 10-0 odds meaning if I win. If I win, you don't owe me shit. If you win, you get $2,500 in a no time limit grappling match. And no time limit grappling match. I'll weigh 165 pounds 24 hours before. And if you'd like to do MMA, I'll give you 10-1 odds on that. So bring 100, whoop my ass, you get 1,000. Bring 1,000, whoop my ass, you get 10,000. Yes, I do have the funds to actually bring that. Watch a little bit back in my stuff. Look at the silver I got. I can cash that in, and Lord have mercy. I've made $16,000 in the past 7 months since being monetized. I have 13,500 subscribers I've gained in the last 10 months since starting this thing. I never thought I'd be a YouTuber, and I never thought I'd be a prison YouTuber, and I never thought this genre would be so fresh, so new, so early on in its existence, and being represented so badly, because the reason there's not going to be an event, at one point I was looking at possibly trying to do something of the sort. You're not going to have anybody show up. Who was going to show up besides Alan and you? Okay, who? Name 2 people, please. Lance is not. We've spoken in depth. And to say It's Mean is, I have respect for It's Mean. Despite having different alliances and certain things throughout the whole Lance thing, I have a lot of respect for him, and I believe he would have shown up. It's damn disrespectful to him, too. It's bullshit. So, to use these people's names, use your own name. Quit using their name. Shit, that big, make some money off your own damn name. Or, try to come whoop my ass. The little hillbilly, bleep, bleep. Weigh about 165 pounds, 24 hours for the fight. And I'm just a little fella. You still whoop my ass. Yeah. But I don't think so. I think I'm like Voldemort. I think I'm like the Candy Man. You're worried if you say my name 3 times, I'm going to end up behind you. It's like I've tried so hard to, begged for it. This is my life. This is what I love. And it is being tainted by bullshit. And it really offends me beyond what I can tell you in words. So, if you want to talk about fighting in an alley behind some liquor store, and behind a barn or something like that, that's cool. But quit saying there's going to be an event and that there are tickets for sale for it. And please, nobody, please have the sense not to pay for that shit. Okay? Please, God, have the sense not to pay for that shit. I could have this fight, if it's going to be a boxing match, I could have it happen at one of Scott's events, a professional fight. Yeah, I could talk to Scott and I could have this happen. I could line this up. Want a professional fight? Would you really like a professional fight? It requires blood work, requires a physical, requires a number of things. On an actual card, an actual event, yeah, can make that happen. Same with MMA. I can make it happen. This is my life. This is something I don't play around with. I could arrange it. And I've been willing to, have a neutral gym in which I facilitate that nobody will have anything happen. Now, Rick, Zebby, Weavy, if Weavy feels up to traveling, these are some people that will be there. If this does happen, for two reasons. Number one, no ambushes. And if I'm going, you guarantee I'm going to have a car full of my friends. My friends, aren't these paper gangsters. They're actual professional fighters. So good luck on ambushing this group of guys. And with their histories too, okay? No ambushing will be taking place, first off. And second off, no trickery of trying to get Alan caught up with a case will be happening. If you've got us in one place, with all of our channels, between the bunch of us, we've probably got about 25, 30,000 subscribers between the 4 or 5 of us. And with all of us recording, it won't be any of that, trickery to try to, get somebody caught up, get somebody a charge, get somebody a case. Won't happen. I hold fighting sacred. I'm not going to allow there to be any type of BS with this on any part. Nobody's interfering. This is something that's between two people. And I would hope it's with Alan, because, that's what the original intended, plan was. But if it's got to be me, shit. Say my name 3 times. Don't call me daddy or any weird shit like that. I could see that actually being something that happened. Please don't do that shit. That would be weird. Okay, there's a level of shit that's okay and that's acceptable, and that's not, and that weirded me the hell out. I'm gonna let you know that. I'm on the spectrum. I'm a little bit off, but that would be too damn much for me to comprehend or handle. So anyway, I would say have a good day, but I'd rather say eat shit.